hear the story about your major self? And there's a bit about how to avoid the gates of hell. We'll find heaven in 7 minutes, so please stay compelled, because I think this is the story I was made to tell. Boom, 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 boom. I just saw it. Everything I am. From exactly where you're sitting, I saw the master plan. Though I was only 10 years old, I knew that soon I'd be the man who could articulate life's purpose in a way you'll understand. Now, if a 10-year-old tried to come and tell me how to be a man, I'd just laugh and roll my eyes and probably tell the kid to scram. So I kept the secret canned, because I knew that I'd be damned if I tried to hatch a plan I was too young to command. Man. I was sort of in a jam. I'm supposed to change the world, but I don't have a single fan. They tried to reprimand my prophecy firsthand. A 10-year-old prophet? No, this gotta be a scam. Nah, man, your mind has to expand. Past, present, future. See the whole time span. See, life is just a cycle of stories retold again, so the way it's gonna finish is the way that it began. For instance, let's take the genesis of man. In even Adam's paradise, God only gave him plants. But the contemporary man eats meat because he's too advanced. But when the slaughterhouses spread disease, you think it's happenstance? Listen, little man, you're smarter than Uncle Sam, but he will ruin every chance for your premature demands. But if you play the long game, you only have to withstand the test of time, so survive and you will inherit the land. So I spent my adolescence learning everything I can. Vin gave me art lessons, Deontay knew how to dance. Blam, they became my best friends. Made the sick brothers and formed a little clan. Prototype for the striped heart, made us all a fam. Everything I wanted made me everything I am. Now you see the plan that I saw back then, that I'd be Ace Anderson, the modern Renaissance man. That's impossible. Ace is illogical. How does one man change the world with so many obstacles? Well, if you have a vision, the only way to make it possible is if you stay committed, then God makes you unstoppable. So I can't stop, won't stop. Doctor of hip hop, qualified practitioner of rap, spitting nonstop. Words hit a soft spot, serving verbal cough drops. Rap without me could cause hypoxic shock. Respect the terminology, nothing short of honesty. Honestly, it's probably just part of my biology, cause I'm God's prodigy, just trying to make him proud of me, protecting the philosophy that governs our democracy. I'm supposed to reach my destiny and I'm taking no apology, so sick that I'm the curist in me metabolically. I spit radiology, my words are like gamma rays, they tear straight through you. Don't believe me? Check my resume. In elementary, I was what you'd call a protege. My teacher saw prominence embedded in my DNA. Gave me a notebook, said this would be your getaway. Celestial escape, I took a bite out of the Milky Way. Eulogized the sky, I was ascribed to mankind. Orwell in his prime, my life redefined. Why? I needed vocab like proteins and enzymes. Punchlines and similes allowed me tranquility. Junior academy, I graduate with modesty. Was one with reality in my own personality. Slowly rising, my life changes dramatically. No truth neglected, no time for technicalities. Cleared the cranium, my dreams pursued. I felt uplifted every time I made a move. I'm never powerless, I'm clearly immune. My mind is true, amazing what the symptoms include. 1, sophistication. 2, individuality. 3, a rise of pressure. 4, knocks out the adversity. Treated verbally, but never cured entirely. So speaking such a quality that elevates society. Sophisticated and individual, be original. Then rank the world's greatest and they'll find you at the pinnacle. As pitiful as typical, prejudice should be ridden, but to see the fam winning is nothing short of a miracle. What goes around comes around, life is cyclical. They'll bite you in the back if you act hypocritical. Word is bond buddy and you better treat it literal. And if you never sin, then they'll crown you king of the citadel. I wish you well, lil man, I wish you well. Pick up the pen and write the story you here to tell. And the onus is on you, so write it well. And if you can make it a good one, you might as well. But I can't tell you much better than I can show you. I'm hopeful that part of my message might have just broke through, so you know that you're destined for what you go through. We gotta keep this all on the record. I'm giving pro tools. You might think life has no purpose. Oh, that's so cute. No meaning, so just make your life worthless. Ain't got no juice or spark, so just stay in the dark when no one knows you. Though you notice the flip of what I just told you. A different life can't be purchased. Now God chose you, and although you know you'll never be perfect and life is so cruel, A noble goal is what makes your life worth it. So don't be no fool. Be righteous, taking life by the horns. I'm talking noble. I'm motivating myself, but I hope I spoke to anyone in need of some help. Let me coach you. Your purpose is, from what I could tell, just to know who you are as your most future self, then fate will mold you. Reveal what's hidden under your shell, or will expose you. Compare yourself to nobody else. You just control you. You're flawed just like everyone else, so there's no use. You better off just being yourself, because that's so you. So go you, do whatever you gon' do. Don't mind me, see, I'm just trying to provoke you to go ahead and do whatever you supposed to, because in the end you'll regret whatever you don't do. Whoo, Dr. Wordsmith is serving those verses. If you think you clean it, call me detergent. Nowhere near perfect, though it's been determined I can never fail, may as well be allergic. Draw back the curtain, you'll see my fate is certain. Pursue a life of meaning, you'll discover that it's worth it. I've always known my purpose, a man on a mission to serve truth cold turkey like volunteers in soup kitchens. ASMD here to claim a diagnosis. Eruption in your brain, I'm lyrical thrombosis. You're consuming lies, that's why you can't focus. You're on the wrong meds, this drug-induced psychosis. Hallucinating who the greatest. To all the haters debating, y'all got more issues than newspapers. And we the true flavors, and it's medicinal. The salt to the earth like vitamins and minerals. Sick individuals, we up there like satellites. Hip-hop is dying, and I'm here to bring it back to life. And if it's in the afterlife, then I'm a necromancer, the enchanter with the answer to rhapsodic cancer. To get the remedy, I write like I'm my enemy. A soliloquy that reveals to me he sees in me an entity, a deity inside of me. He's crushed by my identity. Compared to me, he's nothing, so he tries to get the best of me, testing me, but not stressing me. He feels he has to question me. My kitchen's too hot, but he's still trying to learn my recipe. But he can't get to me, because what he don't understand is I'm the ace of all trades, the modern Renaissance man. So as you write your story, don't play yourself. A man trapped in a ditch has to save himself. But which path to resist? There's no one way to tell. But Lucifer became Satan when an angel fell. In the image of God, a God makes himself. In the heaven and hell you live in is what you make yourself. And when I told you about the story I was made to tell, I said you made yourself, but I mean you made yourself. Boom. Now you see it. You're the spitting image of I am.